G'day folks. Well, you've seen me dismantle a negative pressure combustion chamber heater, a gas heater like the Braemar and Vulcan heaters. This is an older style Brivis Buffalo gas heater, and it uses the old atmospheric pressure combustion chamber. Not quite as efficient as the negative pressure ones, and you definitely can't install them indoors, but they are still quite a dependable machine. It's a 1990-1991 manufacture, natural gas, 85 megajoules an hour input, 1.95mm main burner port, and standard 240 volt single phase fan motor and control, 24 volt indoor room control. Air volume 580 litres per second, or 260 to 580 depending on fan speed, I suppose. It's the same as the one that was originally installed when my mum and dad got their house built, and served us well for about 15 to 20 years before that old one died and was replaced with a Braemar EcoStar, which is still running well today. It's recirculated air from inside the house. You can see the heating tubes up there. They just get heated up by the gas burners inside and the air passes between them. Nothing really to these things. I'll pull all the covers off so you can see it. Control cabinet componentry is as follows. You've got your main electrical control and a isolating transformer, which is just your 24 volt control. There's also an add-on point for air conditioning. If you have an add-on air conditioning system like the 16 kilowatt Lennox that I have, you can add that on as well. You may have to upgrade the blower in that case. That's a main gas regulator and valve, which feeds into this burner manifold here. It's got a series of ports which are jetted at 1.95 millimeters. That's the main gas input, that fitting there. And obviously got mains power input going up to the control in there. I think that's it. Or is that just the blower? No, that's the blower plug. The blower's already got a standard plug attached to it. Yeah, obviously that's a thermostat. They're just a standard mercury bulb type thermostat, and I think that's for ignition. It starts the pilot and ignition follows. Okay, we're into the blower housing now, and this one has a variable speed control on it. It's probably a multi-purpose unit that you could fit to a small building and run the fan on lower speed, or a big building and run the fan on high speed all the time. There's a temperature switch there as well. Come off. Only just hanging on there. So apply some power to this blower and see what it does. Oh, this isn't full of water. See what this does when I plug it in. Little trash coming out. The speed control doesn't even work. It's no good. Okay, now the blower's out. You can see the burner tubes. All the air just gets drawn in through here, blown down past them, and that's about it. That's all thermostatic control in there too. I'll try and pull that control cabinet apart and pull that device out. Got some rust spots on these. Wonder if they were leaky. That might have been part of the problem. And that's the other end of that big probe. That's a temperature limiting system. As the coil of wire inside the end of that probe heats up, this dial rotates, and these little pointers here control limit switches for fan off at, it's about 30 degrees, on 60, about 90, that might be a critical cutout, like shut the whole thing down if it's overheating. Let's say that's what it would be, it's a safety cutout. That's a control transformer. Not a lot else in this one. I'll pull the sensor unit out and that's about it. Yeah, that's the gas burner rack out. Really straightforward. There's the jets. Just like to clip in. There we go. Crispy crunchy Huntsman that was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Toast. This one has electronic ignition too. The older ones actually had a push button piezo igniter on them. Damn, rain started again. Oh, that's the Honeywell fan limit controller. You heat that coil up there and that dial will rotate till it hits its limits. A kind of handy little thing. I'll keep that with my heating and air conditioning spares. Same with the ignition transformer.